Thread Sunday Surgery Live, episode 107. It's creeping up. The Sunday stream you all enjoy. I'm becoming quite the internet sensation, I'm sure you'll agree, and the housewife's favourite. This place hasn't heated up right yet. Looks like I'm vaping again, but I'm not. I'm just trying to breathe. Somebody talking about a diesel heater. I told Martin I didn't need one. For everybody in the comments section, thank you for tuning in. PC Fixer and Big Star 444. Big Star 444 is actually Martin Kelly. For you guys that don't know. And there's only 3 on the chat so far. Anyway, another episode. Here we are. It's getting colder. I have the heater going in the background. Might have to put on a second heater if it doesn't get any warmer. But anyway, here we are for another Fix or Fail live stream. We have got 4 items. We were supposed to have more. Here's Daniel Vargas. Good to see ya. There's Mr. FC. Good man. Thanks for tuning in again. We have 4 items. We'll quickly run through what they are here. I think there's 5 or 6 on. Shout out from Texas. Thank you, Magnus TA. Bit of hesitancy in the trigger, the usual thing with the DeWalt. Easy fix though. Also, good to see Acumarius and J-Bubs. Grinder ain't grinding. Makita grinder ain't grinding. Battery, no lights. Battery, no lights. Let's try them on a drill. I see. I need to get a charger and try them on a charger as well, but I can assure you I did try these in a charger and they don't want to go. They don't want to do it. But we'll show them later anyway. So we're 7 on watching. Bang the like button if you haven't already. I'll just stay warm. I'll just generate my own bodily heat. You know, heat will come from within somewhere. Don't worry about me, J-Bubs. I'm alright. What do you want to see first? Which item would you prefer? Throw those batteries away. No Big Star. Bella in control. J-Bubs ain't being rude. He's on about this here. He's on about the end bell, and these I have these standing by. I would have these lying around anyway. The brush holders, they're called the end bell, and there's brushes for that. I don't know, I might put a motor in that. I'll just have to see what we're going to do with that. Which one do you want to see first? Do you want to see this, or will I attack the batteries? There's only a few years on, so you've got time to decide. It's I don't even feel cold, but look at that. DeWalt. Martin wants a DeWalt. Any advance in the DeWalt? I might have to go for the DeWalt because he went in first. PC Fixer wants a grinder. DeWalt drill. Yep. DeWalt drill, please, first. Right, we'll get down to business, guys. You don't have to look at my ugly mug. We've a divided sort of... No, I'm breathing. If the steam stops, phone the ambulance. Right. I'm not smoking, man. I'm breathing. The cool runnings. I want to see. We're going for the DeWalt drill first. It was kind of like a draw on what we're going to go for, but the DeWalt drill was mentioned first. Martin won. Martin won this time. We'll just have a look at this and see what we're going to do. She's hesitating. She's lost in power. With 46 watching, that's pretty good for all the time we're on. Bang that like button. We've only 5 likes. Right. So, for the guys that just came on, this is hesitating under here. We'll take her down and see what we can do with her. We should be able to do something. I have enough trouble without vaping, you're right. BW is deals in DIY. You are truly correct. about that. We're going to see if we get another comment section open here and another device to see if we can keep track of you guys. See what you are saying. Alright, that's good. We're all go now. We're all systems go. So throw them batteries back for the meantime. And we'll see if we can get... There's Gaz. Good to see you, Gaz. Good to see you, Gaz. Good to see you. Better put a different button that. I don't know what that button's on there for. It's too big. I think we need a 15 to it. Correct. 15 it is. If it wasn't yellow, it would be working. I have a couple of broken red things if you want them too, PC Fixer. Good to see guys on the stream. All the usual guys are here and we have 102 watching, so that's pretty good. I was intending to have a different couple of devices for you tonight, but the postman let me down. He let me down. He didn't come up with the stuff. I don't really like my postman anymore. He's insured, sort of. It's a good job I'm insured in the car anyway. That's another story. Good job of a protected bonus as well. Yeah. It's to keep the motor from burning out. It does work sometimes. The motor will eventually burn out though. Some of the guys that I have working with them. The guys that cut the tiles with these things seem to do them a lot of harm. Inside them falls refined dust. Judy Christmas going on strike. Doctor Lefthandthread's not going on strike yet anyway. I'm probably counting this one. I've probably 5 more live streams before Christmas. Good to see you, Donald Freeman. Good day, there's 10 likes now and there's 137 watch. So it's good. It's good. It's all good. I have all the screws out. I have all the screws out. This has been opened before. It might not have been open before, but the label's gone anyway. We'll see. We'll see what happens. She'll be open now anyway. There's about 5 more live streams left until Christmas. Counting this one. This is planned to stick together regardless. There's yellow in the thread there, isn't it? Yellow in the thread, well spotted. Yeah, it's probably been open before. I don't think I had this one open before. I would think not. I would remember. This is from a friend of mine owns this. A guy that I think highly of. He's quite local too. Am I still buying everybody a selection box for Christmas? I'm going to buy all my subscribers a selection box for Christmas. Anyway, hold on. I forgot to show you something. I only remembered because I need what's in the package. The postman did arrive with something good this week. Big Star on the live stream is my brother. Sent me a birthday present during the week. It was my birthday in the week. Look at this. Will you see what he sent me? If only all gifts were as well thought out as this. Oh. Let's go. Brand new tin. 2 flare. That would do me for birthday and Christmas there. That is phenomenal. He could not have bought a better present. I'll put them up in the designated storage area. Which might surprise you that I have designated storage areas for some things. Yeah, let's go. That's pretty good there. Thank you very much, Mr. FC. Good to see you. But remember, brake cleaner is not just for Christmas, it's for life. Like a wife, you know, or something like that. It's about time that Holt's got in touch. You know, they're going to have to start acknowledging that their profits are bound to be up due to Dr. Lefthandthread's videos. Profits of Holt's brake cleaner is bound to be up. Is it safe to spray with your heater on? It says, does it say flammable? No, it says extremely flammable. Aerosol. Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Extremely flammable. Should I try her? Sounding good. I'm going to put it together. And likely call that fixed. Likely. And that'll get the ball rolling. I have to go onto the grinder next, I would say. Because J-Bubs and somebody else was looking for the grinder. PC Fixer's looking for the grinder too. I just remembered. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. Slight malfunction here. Sorry about that. Oh dear, dear. It catches fire quick when you spray and run the motor, huh? Well, we'll see. That's why you have to dry it out. That's why you have to dry it out. Because it wouldn't be good if you didn't dry it out. It just sort of... I think it's worse on plug-in brushed motors. You could get a fire quicker there, you know. So it's a bit like that. Let's see. You know, that's going together quite well. Though we had a bit of a malfunction there, and we lost some viewers. I'm not surprised. Some fell over and knocked over the camera, but it'll not happen now. Will that happen again? I promise. Promise. I know you did, Martin. Your shit is telling you something. My shit is telling me something. This come out of a different hole, this one with the yellow on it, but we'll put it in a different one. Maybe we should put it in the same one. It'll come out up here, you know. Should be repairing tools, not my workshop. A couple of there are a couple of heaters under the bench. They're not on at the minute, but they fell over and they knocked the camera over a bit. I think I lost some viewers over the head of it. Some people that enjoy a more sophisticated viewing experience sort of left. But I still have you guys anyway that are used to this carry on. If you're a first time viewer, hit the like button and just realize that chaos is what, you know, happens in these live streams. It just happens, you know. Normal service does resume sometimes. Sorry for the awkward viewing experience. But hey, it happens, you know. It happens. Right. Have we got the... Everything seems to be working anyway. Speed 3. Put it in speed 3. I'm calling that fixed, guys. You always sort of have to have some sort of, hey, it's part of the stream. You have to have some sort of mess up, like. So I'm calling that fixed. So that's one down, and we have to go for the grinder next because it has been decreed by J-Bubs and PC Fixer. And if you joined the stream just now, when I put in the battery, the light goes on, but nothing happens. So the first thing that happens, you just pull out the brushes if you can. But it's not always possible because they don't want to be removed sometimes. They do not want to be moved. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. It was a bit of keyhole surgery, I would call it. Just you just get in, get out, get the job done. That's not coming out. If you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a bit of melting going on the brush holder and that's stopping then coming out, you know. Those are good. Get them out anyway. I could poke it out. There's probably no point anyway, because once it heats up to that degree, you have to more invasive surgery is required than brushes. This wasn't even tight. Somebody's been in here trying to get these out, but they encountered the same problem as I have. So here we are. Here we go again. Decreed. He is demanded. It's put down as a law. You guys get what you want, like on this platform. You just ask for things, and I just comply. You know. I thought decreed was a nice posh word to use on an international live stream. But anyway, here we go. Minimally invasive. That's kind of my motto. But there's some guys that make demands of me in the comment section. They say, you didn't clean it right, or you just. I wanted a full restoration, you know. Sometimes they want that. Sometimes it's fun to do that. We'll see. You know, there's all sorts of different levels of repair. That's why I have the motto, I'm calling that fixed. Because some people might not call it fixed, but I would call it fixed. That's why I say that. Especially in these live streams. If you get the thing going, it's maybe not going that well. It's sort of, maybe in the only doctor on call here on a Sunday night, I have to make the call, you know, and say it's either fixed or it isn't. So there we are. What are we thinking? We'll try and put on a new one. We'll see. We'll see. We have a new armature for that. So we might try and do the whole job. Might try and do the whole thing. Welcome everyone. It's 506 watching. Bang that like button if you like Sunday night repairs, which I've been doing for a while here now. Every Sunday night, same time. Get this field coil out. It's not too bad. I've seen worse ones. We'll give it a little blow anyway. Very nice. We'll probably do the whole job on this one, guys. Because look, see, she's had a bit of heat, you know. The 452. The 452, which this one has, it can overheat, and this can happen quite easy. However, some people find them handy to use because of the size. So, it's hard to dismiss it. I just wish probably Makita would come out with something that was brushless in that size. The brushless one's a big long one. So just to get us off the same way as it went on, like that, you know. As I always say, don't be a hero. Pull off one wire at a time and put the other one on where the one come off, and so you can't go wrong. Do not be a hero. Don't try to be fancy. Because I think I'm going to have to start making more content for the DIY and experienced people out there, because some people want to do this and they want to fix their own stuff, but they're a bit afraid to do it. Much like I was in the earlier years. You know, give the holders a bit of a file for better movement. Oh, I know what you mean. We'll do that. I know exactly what you're on about. Sometimes I don't get what you're on about. I'm going to have to make more content for DIYers, and amateur enthusiasts, because there's a bit of snobbery out there on the internet. There's a few know-it-alls out there that think that, you know, they can laugh at people no less than them. And I'm not having it. I want my channel to be a place where people can come and they don't know much. They can still ask a question without fear. They can come on this live stream and nobody's going to be cheeky to them for not knowing anything. That's not bad there, J-Bubs. I had a problem with one of these, like you say, not sliding properly. No, they're alright. I know what you're on about. Sometimes it's better taking pictures too if you're going to pull everything apart. Take pictures. Taking pictures is a good job. But the boy that knows, says he knows everything, usually knows nothing. That's been my experience. So that holder is kaput. I have brushes here as well, but we'll put them on last. And the thing is, do we use this old motor when we have a new one sitting there? I don't think we should. I think we should put the new one on. But the new one comes like this. I'm going to have to batter it off. And some viewers on my channel know I don't have a press. I do have a puller that Pat gave me. If I can make it work, that is. I might be able to make it work. We'll see. I'll make it work in that. Or I can just put a punch in and start battering at it. I did one other night. I'll try the more crude effect first. It's a bit on the burnt side. That looks a lot nicer, and they even included the wee rubber thing. I don't think there was any wee rubber thing in that other one. No, there's no wee rubber on the bearing. So maybe we'll use the new one. But in order to that, we need to get the housing off the old one first. 449 watching. Want to see if we can move this camera without getting you all seasick again. Anyway, here we go. I'll throw that drill back, that's fixed and all. So put in the fixed pile. Okay. Let's see. What can we do here? What can we do? We had a wild time here one night battering one of these off. It was absolutely a hilarious view, like, so I'm hoping to have the same view and experience for you guys tonight. Absolutely hilarious. Let's see. There we go. I could use the 2 screwdrivers method, I could use that. My punch has had a hard life, you see. I think it moved a wee bit. The 2 screwdrivers method might be a job, or if we can get Pat's puller to work. I've anything to put in put down the centre. Need something to put down the centre. Pat sent me this puller. Would it get in the other side of that? Yeah. Looks like a gay punch. My punch is not got a... Don't you put those labels in my punch, because you know, looks like a gay punch. I didn't realise a punch could have a sexuality, but you know, you learn something new every day on the internet. Like Julian Summons. Did you see your man off Coronation Street? That's Julian Summons. Or if you're in America, it could be Richard Summons. Somebody called Simmons anyway. Some Simmons guy. Something's happening. I don't know if it's the right thing that's happening, you know. There's always something happening. Get a wee bit bent, It must have been because I'm so genteel in my ways. I wonder, could we straighten it a bit? We could try and straighten it a bit. There's 665 watching. Cool. Thanks, guys. Hit that like button. I've only 38 likes. I like to get 100 likes every Sunday night in these things. Makes me feel better. I think I need a better quality punch. This ain't good. This is too easy bent. I'll be okay. Paula needs a pun now. I need to get a wee pun. I wonder could I get a wee pun to give it a push. The jaws aren't giving me a good grip there. They're not catching a good grip on that. This could have widened them out or something, I don't know. I'm gonna widen them out and take the whole thing. They're just not let me see. They don't really care about this armature, so it's just a matter of getting it off, you know. If we can widen it out to take the whole thing, but it's not going to widen out that far. And it just can't get in underneath there too well. We could give this a try. We could try the 2 screwdriver method that we used to good effect one other night. Let's see if I have any strong screwdrivers. I tend to break a lot of screwdrivers, and I can't think why. We'll see. 697 watching. Well, a good stream tonight, guys. Thank you. The downside is this wee housing can be damaged if you're too rough for them. You know. Maybe we'll go down below, will we? Let's see. Let's give him a wee bit anyway. Something's happened. We'll get in with this now if we can get a wee pun to put down the centre there. Give her a pull. Oh, what do we see? Where could I get a wee pun? Well, I saw a drill bit. Here it comes. Here it comes. That's not tight enough. It's too long. I need a shorter one. We'll see. I'll get something. Nail or a drill bit. There's a drill bit, is there? It's a drill bit too long. It's the right size right now. We'll cut that drill bit. I'll cut a drill bit maybe. I got a drill bit somewhere. Nothing's. had a broken drill bits even. Anything. Or a screw. There's a screw. We'll try that, won't we? We'll try that. 605 watching, this is mad. Thanks guys. And a shorter screw. No. Too short. Too short. That might be alright there. Get underneath. No. No, I can't get the bars underneath right. Try above, Doc. Try above. Try above. Tap it back in then out. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Tap it back in and back out. See? We'll try tapping it out again. Try giving it a batter out again. We're going to keep at it anyway. This is not the give up channel. That's one thing we're not. Bad knows where. Right, we're not there yet. Might have to try the puller again. If we can get a good hold to it. They're not getting underneath just the way I would like. You know, they're not just. Anyway. Screwdriver method again. Bigger hammer. I think I just need to hit it harder. I have a big enough hammer. It's just I haven't been hitting it hard enough because I don't want to break it. That's all it is. Heat gun it. I will heat gun it. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That's a fantastic suggestion. And there are 1,000 watching. Absolutely love it, guys. And I thank you very, very much for all your support. Can't believe there are 1,000 watching. Wow. That's amazing. Tap that like button, guys. Only 58 likes over 1,000 watching. Here we are. Get a bit of heat into it now. Push the bearing back. Oh, that didn't go according to plan. Let's try it again. We'll see. Don't try this at home, guys. This is only for a doctor and call. There we are. We got her. We got her. We done it. That was good. There's a method in the madness, guys. So there we are. We have successfully removed the old armature, which is probably not fit for purpose now anyway. And we need to push in the new one. Good. That shouldn't be too hard. We'll see. Oh, the SDS or breaker, that was a good idea. Wish I'd have thought of that. That was actually a good idea, the SDS or the breaker. But anyway. That's kinda it, I would say now. There we are, beautiful. Thing of beauty. Let's get back to the table again. 613 watching. Thank you guys for sticking with me through the madness. Tap that screen to like the stream. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this together. We're going to put on the armature then, and we're going to put on the brushes, and hopefully we'll have a fix rather than a fail. Good to see you, Till Squatch. How you doing? How you getting along? Right. Let's get this back together. Can't believe the viewing figures tonight. Thank you very much, guys. You never know how these things are going to go. But I have viewing figures beyond the size of my channel, to be honest. It's crazy. It's good fun, and it's thank you guys that join every week. Some, not a lot of healthy tools. Bits and pieces of healthy. I've done the healthy batteries, the old ones. No neuron yet. I don't know if I want any neuron yet. Is neuron what I want in my life? Is neuron what's missing in my life? I'm not so sure. How do you rubber boy fell out? We'll get him back in again. That's it now. What do you mean? I don't understand the question. He says, why didn't I clean the armature before changing it? Why did it? Or why did I clean it? Why? I didn't. I just had a new armature and I thought for the value I'll put on a new armature. I'll tell you why, actually. It's probably not a bad question when I really think about it. I told the guy the best thing I could do is put a new armature and brushes and the end bell on and the brush holder, you know, the end bell. And maybe grease up the head for him. I wanted to give him a good service on his machine, you know, and just, you know, you want for the value of it. It's only going to charge it. It's only going to cost him about £15 more for the armature. You know, they're that cheap. It's just like, you know. And I thought it would have been far easier just to clean up the armature. It would have been a lower difficulty fix. Lower difficulty, to be honest. But I decided I was going to go the whole hog and just do it. Because, you know, why not? What else are we doing on Sunday night? Kid is one of the only tool companies that still put their tools together with crosshead screws. Them and maybe Hikoki or Metabo HPT in the US, as you call them, or some of the budget brands as well. Some of the budget brands do it as well. We could have attempted, if we had no armature, we could clean it up to see how it performed. But sometimes they'd be burnt a wee bit and you'd be down in power and you're really not doing a wild good fix, because it'll burn out quicker the next time if the armature is heating up under pressure. So I'm probably doing them a service, a good service actually, fixing this thing the whole way, going the whole way with it. For all the value of the extra money, I thought, why not? Oh, 726 watching. We still want to have 87 likes, guys. Hit that like button. We need more likes. No bother at all, Bob. There's no. This is a place where you can ask questions and not be ridiculed or not be. We don't really have know-it-alls in this channel, so people give you helpful advice, and sometimes I ignore it and sometimes I don't. I hope this goes now after all that. Am I calling that fixed or not? I have one concern, but we'll see. We'll see how she goes. It's alright. I'm calling that fixed. I'm calling that fixed. What do you think? Go for a third time? Aye, well, we'll settle for that one. Now we'll move on to our batteries. Guys, calling that fixed. Turbo speed. Turbo mode on the Makita. Anyway, batteries it is now. We have the Milwaukee batteries. And we'll see. We'll check the voltage first. We'll maybe get the charger down as well and have we look to see. If you're watching earlier, these would not power at all. Let's see if they're going to go in the charge. We'll get the charger hooked up here. We'll try the charger. Try this 5 amp first. It's doing something. It might be alright. This mightn't be that bad. She might be okay. It might just need the board reset off the charger. That's all it needed. That's amazing, actually. That's actually good. Well, I'll tell you what I will do. This will be alright now. We'll try that again after a while to see if she holds that. That'll just need the board reset. Sometimes the boards can fail again and you need to put them in the charger and reset, which is not practical when you're out. When that happens, sometimes I have to change the board, but no, that one's alright. We'll not fight with that anymore. We'll try this now. This is an old 3 amp. I'm not really that keen on these. Milwaukee Christmas. We'll see. We'll try that other battery later on. Keep an eye on that to see if it's still. I'll leave it a couple of days if it needs to be, just to see if it returns to. Sometimes they do return to the inactivity again that one had, but this one definitely is a problem. We'll get out the screws. We'll check the voltage. We'll pull the top off. We've got to get in there anyway. I don't think we can avoid getting in there. I don't think it's an option. I'll take that as a fix, even though it's, it's a weird one. So we'll leave them back there, and we will try the voltmeter. Hopefully, if I see it here. Right, we'll hook up the voltmeter to see. Plus there, minus there. And we have 0.52 of a volt 5.3 of a volt. That's not a lot of volt. That's not good. That's not good. So we'll see. These are the one with the sealed board on them. They're just not made to be removed. Too handy, but anyway. I pulled out of the pack. They're actually tighter in the back too. This is a 3 amp, so technically, is this worth my time? And the answer is probably not. But anyway, don't like the look of that one. There's a leaky looking one, but we'll not admit defeat just yet. We're only 51 minutes in. We're having a good stream tonight, guys. Let's see if there's any power in that at all. There's 0.01 of a volt. There's nothing there. I think it's either full or it's probably a full rebuild. But I'd be reluctant to rebuild one of these, because if it was a 5 amp I could replace the board. When it's one of these old boys, if the board fails and I've put all that together, it's ghost. But anyway, we'll try it with a voltage revival first. We'll try a voltage revival before we do anything. I don't like the way these things are made at all. But anyway, like it or not, but that's the way it is. That's the way it is. So plus is here and minus is here. The thing is about the other ones, the 5 amps, if all else fails and you replaced all the cells and the cells are all, the cells are all good, you throw an old board on and you've replaced the whole battery and it'll go anyway. You have options with the other ones. I'm using Stanley knife blades here. Other blades are available, as I'm not sponsored by Stanley yet, or Holtz. So anyway, we're going to go for the full charge. We'll probably have to turn her down. We'll turn her down first. We'll turn her down to 1S. See if she comes on. You must affix on a there's 1S, so we'll try a 2S now. She come up a bit. We'll try 5S just to see if she comes. You must affix on a we'll see, we'll get this sorted out yet. Get her the ordinary charge. We'll put her 5S, see if she goes. Oh, she stopped. There we are. Sorry for the delay, guys. She's low voltage. She's still low voltage, so we'll have to keep going. J-Bob says you didn't miss a lot, Pat. I thought you must have right, Pat. It was, I fixed the drill, I fixed the grinder. I fixed the battery, it didn't need fixing. And I'm fixing the battery, it does need fixing now, so I don't know. Call it what you like. Right, so we'll go to 3S now. We'll take her one at a time. Now it's still low voltage. Stop that. Ooh, I think I didn't know how to use this thing. I didn't fix an SDS, no. Do you want to see it? I haven't got an SDS to fix. What am I talking about? It's in this fault, so we'll go again. I would say not all the cells have recovered in this thing. Anyway, we'll see. No. I would say not all the cells have recovered. Or we can go to auto and see if she does anything. We'll go to auto mode, see if she does anything. She probably can't put any more voltage into the battery. It's probably only going to take 8. I would say 2 banks of cells have recovered in that, and the rest of them's cooked. Alright, I would say she's cooked. I probably need the balance lead, but not for this one. I think this one's cooked. We'll have a volt check on her now to see. But we're only an hour in, guys, so we're flying through these. We're supposed to have more stuff, you see. I have other stuff. It's 0.66 there, 2.6, 6.7. Oh, there's some there. We might be able to recover this yet. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try a different charger. I'm going to try a different B6 to see if it recovers it. You can do that, but I'm going to try another charger just to see if my theory works. That's a good suggestion. They're charging a nickel metal hydrate for a while, but no. I'll try this other old charger. I have this longer, this wee blue one. It's been a trusty one. I have a darker blue one, and that thing is just not as good. Even though it's supposed to be the same model, but it's a different colour. Even though all the same numbers are on it and it works the same. But we'll try this anyway. That's probably a good suggestion, that the nickel metal hydrate one. But we'll do it this way just to see. Just for my own information. I got to know. I got to know, man. Let's see. This charger is the pick, I would say, of the bunch. Should stop now soon, and then we'll go up to a higher voltage. The blue charger will need no, Mike. We'll get it to work without the balance leads. We'll get to work without the balance lead because we are a very, very special facility here. I'm going to stop it now and put her up to 4S. We'll try her for the 5 to see. Go the whole hog to see. No, low voltage. I overcooked it. Right, let's see. We'll go to see, go again. We'll go to 4S. See if she'll do it now. Should go on up to about 16. Only if you pick balance in the menu, that's right. That is right, Alexander, yeah. No, well, some of my other chargers don't do this. Wee blue one does it, and I don't know how I do it. I just do it. I just go 1S, then 2S, then 3S, then 4S, then 5S till I get it to do it. And she'll bring it up. She'll bring each one up. She'll bring it up to each voltage, and she'll decide to cut off shortly, I would say now. See, the ampage is dropping. This one works. This is the greatest one I bought. I have 3. This is my favourite because it does this for me. You know. That black one, I bought that big black one, and it doesn't do that. And you see it wouldn't cooperate there. This one does. I might have a setting wrong in that one. Maybe you need to, you probably need to adjust the setting on it, Mike. You need to adjust the setting on it. I think I know what it is. If you go into settings and there's a thing you have to select none for a cutoff. There's a maximum amperage or something. PC Fixer told me about it one time. I wonder, is that going to work? We'll have to see, because I have a bench power supply as well. Alexander, thank you. I have one over there. It's over there. It's out of shot, you can't see it. But I have one. I don't use it as much. I find these kind of versatile, you know. Would I just do a wee battery monitor voltage check to see what's going on here? What are we doing? Huh? Don't know how balanced they're going to be, but you know, we'll see. They're nearly coming up to the voltage that might go in the charger, but if they're not balanced though, you know. We'll stop her and try and put her to 5 to see if she'll bring her up another bit, just for the experiment. Right, she's going to go with 5S now. No, we'll just leave her for a while to see. I wonder what we're going to do next after this. If this takes or doesn't take, we'll see. 236 watch and 128 likes. That's pretty good for an hour, and that's pretty good. Thank you very much. Tap the screen if you like the stream. Don't know, if you're an ordinary charge, you sort of can dictate what it does, but there is a setting on it, and I thought I put it off that black one as well, that it gets to a certain amperage or something and it decides it's not going to charge anymore or something. There's something funny about it. I don't know if that. Then it's screwed up. I think you're on about the charger, I don't know. PC Fixer, I know he knows all about these. But anyway, we'll probably try and get this thing going. And sooner rather than later. We'll stop her and put her in the charge again to see if it actually goes. These are the old ones. This must be years old, this thing. This must be years old. These old 3s, they haven't been available for years. Some people think they're knockoffs, but I think they're genuine, but I think they're just that old, you know. We'll see. We'll have a charging light anyway. I don't like the click. The click's not good. It might be fixed and it might not be. That is still fixed. So I don't like the click. The click might mean it's something wrong with it. We'll try it anyway. There's a flashing green light, which we'll leave it on a while, we'll see. We'll not fight with it anyway. And we'll go and get something else to try and fix. I have other options are available. What do we see? PC Fixer, prepare to get happy. We got a Milwaukee for you. We can try this battery on it to see. No, not working. In case you're worried about the battery, turn green. Watch it for heat. We'll not panic about the heat. We'll stay cool. We'll stay cool here in the workshop. We'll be all right. No, it's definitely the grinder. The grinder definitely has an issue. So we'll get stuck into this grinder. We're only an hour and 5 on, so we'll get on with the show. And I have all these chargers and things here. And all these everythings. Right, let's see. Yeah. If you connect the battery positive with the board out. Connecting the battery to another battery isn't the magic bullet. I think that's what you're saying. Apologies if that's not what you're getting at. Connecting the battery to another battery is a very crude method of battery repair. It doesn't do everything that people think it does. It's but shit, actually. It's that bad. I've stopped doing it. You know what I'm like, I'll do anything. That's how bad it is. It's probably gone. Don't see any white rubbing in there though. Somebody's already been in here, I think. But whatever. We'll get her on open and see what happens. We think bearings. We can think bearings. We can think along our lines. But we'll see. Could be, you wouldn't know. There's a strap that's not too good shape. Could be out of luck with this one. I don't like something that I see right away, which might be rendering it completely screwed, you know. And I'll show you now. That strap doesn't look in good order, does it? Looks like it's damaged. It's probably game over if that happens, you know. See that? I think whoever put this together the last time sort of damaged that wire. Could be that, but I think she wasn't getting moving. We might be alright. She wasn't getting moving. It could be the bearing. We'll see anyway. We'll give this a good old clean. Again, the safety spring's away, but I don't have one at the minute. Yeah. That's Tool Scientist does that diagnostic stuff with the Milwaukee batteries. Lovely. The jump start method is frowned upon. It was frowned upon when I used to do it, and I'm sort of just deciding myself, no, I'm not doing that anymore. For the reasons that BW's DIY has listed there, he said it there, you know. Right, let's see. In all the connections. Right. Oh dear. This one quite possibly could be a goner, but we'll try it anyway. We've got to try, because, you know, like I say, we don't give up. We don't give up. We do not give up. We have 278 watching, and we have 138 likes, so that's good. I'll try and get that together. No, see what I should have done there. That's not right. There's a wee slot for that. That wire. Somebody had that out. Somebody had this out. That wire shouldn't be up there. That wire should be down below. Somebody definitely had this open. Somebody definitely has been here before. Some other doctor's been operating here, and it wasn't me. There we are. That wire goes on there. Yeah. There we are. That goes on there. I'm pretty sure there's no way it was going to reach the way it was on there. There we are. Let's see if we can get that build coil sitting nice and snug where it should be. There we are. That sounded nice. Is it possible to fix up Milwaukee batteries not holding a charge? Well, Sham, if you're asking that question, you obviously haven't watched my videos. I have a free battery course that shows you how to repair a Milwaukee battery, how to test it, how to know what's wrong with it. In some cases it is. There's lots of battery videos on my channel. Definitely get on there. There's actually a free battery course. These people are charging for online courses on Patreon. I do not. I just give it to you free. And whoever wants to watch it can watch it. There's no fee. There's no fee. And there's no that air. It's completely the wrong shape. It's sitting where it shouldn't. Completely out of shape. Somebody did a job in this, not a good one. It's not sitting down in the middle either. Well, hopefully if they watch the thing, they'll not do themselves much harm. Watch what if they're picking up what I'm putting down. You'd think that wasn't down properly, but it is. It is down properly. Can't go down any further. That's a good job. I must show you the wee power bank I made. What do you see this thing? Alexander, when you're on the subject of a power bank. Hopefully it's not flat. It's been lying in here. Where? It's a wee power bank. What do I plug her in to see if she's charging? Well, there she is. She lit up there now. She is fully charged, I think. 100%. And there's a quick charge on her and a slow charge. There she is. Charge your phone on that thing. So anyway, let's see if we can put this thing together and maybe have something. I don't think we're going to. I don't think we need to go in there again. Get this paddle switch on. I don't think we need to go inside again. I think we just need to put it together. Yeah. The laptop batteries are usually not, they usually don't have cells that are any good for the likes of power tool batteries, but they're alright for wee power banks and things. Alright for that, carry on, you know. Right, we'll put this together and see if we have anything that's, we might have to still put a bearing in that, but I think we'll have a bearing there somewhere. See, she's sticking. She's sticking. I think I'm going to put a bearing in that. I wonder would the puller do it. We're an hour 20 and 319 watching. We'll take it. What do we see? We'll put this in the vise. Let's see if we can do anything with it. There we are. Them wee boards cost virtually nothing. You can make wee power banks. They're handy to have about if you're gonna have a power cut or something. Let's see. I don't think the bearing puller is going to do it for me, but we'll try it anyway. We'll try it anyway. See if first of all, see if the jaws are just not going in. We're going to have to use the screwdriver trick again. So, it's just nothing but danger around every corner here tonight. Have to go for finer screwdrivers. Let's see. I think I've got a bearing for one of these. Oh, not dangerous at all. Bi-nickel strip and cut and weld as you like that. What did we do the last time? We do something to jam this thing from going round. How can we jam her? We'll have to jam her. We'll have to jam this. So that's what we had to do the last time, didn't we? If we could push in the button. We'll push in the button. We'll do it that way. If we could push in that button some way, that'll jam the thing. Something to sit on there. Anything at all. Oh, a bit wider. Something a bit wider. Not helping the cleanliness of this armature, throwing it around the floor, you know, but anyway. It is what it is. It is what it is, guys. We'll put a socket in there or something. We'll put something in there to close it up. The gap. Too long. Socket? Maybe a socket. I think my vice is starting to die. I wouldn't blame it. It gets some abuse. Maybe go another way. Well, we'll go on like this. Forget about the socket. Hopefully it'll be holding well enough to... Nah. It's not going to work. What did we do last week? We screw the nuts off to see and put something on there. I've just had another idea. It's not a good one. It's not a good one, but I'm going to do it anyway. There's 200 people watching. And we have 151 likes or something. 161. Right, hammer time. Oh, that got it. That might actually be a good thing. I think that's what I might do from now on. And I can lock the vice grips and the rest in this batter there. Right. Where did you get banned from, J-Pubs? I'm missing the crack here. I'm missing the gossip here. Not a wild man for the gossip. Banned off Timo. No more shopping like a millionaire for you, sir. I've pulled these off before like this. I think my vice wants to die at this point. Wants to die a happy death. I think I'll just do it this way instead and beat this down. That did not work. This one's putting up a fight. Might have to go for the heat again. Open a new account under your cat's name. Mr. Bigglesworth. Mr. Bigglesworth has an account in Temu. I need to get the right bearing puller. If anybody knows the right bearing puller to get, I'm struggling to know which one to get. The one Pat sent me is just... Thank you very much, Pat, but it's just not suitable for this job. It doesn't close in enough for this job. These ones. If anybody knows, there was a Scottish guy on TikTok was going to tell me which one was he uses, but he didn't get back to me yet. But anyway, you can see we're using suboptimal solutions at the minute for this job. Bearing splitter. The bearing killer. The Sunday night bearing killer. It's moving. It's moving. It's a real keen Arthur job here. Got to move a bit. Let's see if we can get it right on. There we are. Excalibur. It's a real Excalibur job there. But anyway, we got there. Hopefully I have a bearing for this now after all that carry on. Oh, dear, dear. Sorry. I nearly lost stability there again. Then the ring's off, Then the ring was stuck. That's off. It's off now. Get then the ring off. It's all good now. Or is it? We'll see. We'll see. Brand new one. Brand new bearing. Brand new bearing. There we are. On with the show, guys. We're 242 watching, 178 likes. We're bound to done okay in the views tonight, guys. To be quite honest with you. We'll tap this on. And hopefully not too many problems. There we are. We'll put that on like that. Idiota. Good to have moderators. You can just silence these boys. You can just let these boys go to, you know, wherever they want to go. They can go wherever they want to go. Internet's a big place. We don't need people that are snobs on here. We have a very suboptimal way of working sometimes. And you know, I think it's part of the charm of these streams. Probably need a better bearing puller. It's kind of become obvious. But anyway, hopefully we get a fix out of this after all that shenanigans. I wouldn't be certain we will get a fix of this, but we'll see. Oh, she's sticking, you know. She's sticking. She's sticking. I wonder if with the screws in, would she still be sticking, or is she just sticking because she's not lined up? I'll screw in the screws first, and then I'll make a decision what I'm going to do with this one. There are two of the screws in, that'll be enough for now. She made me so bad, you know. She made me so bad. I think there's something going here. We lost the screw. No, I think she's alright. I think she's okay. I think we lost the screw though, but we'll see. We'll see if we can find it. And if we can't, we'll find the screw somewhere else. Ah, there's the screw in the ground. Everything looks towards the ground. Gravity is a great invention. Thank God they invented gravity. That screw wouldn't have been easy got. Right. Are we thinking fix or fail now? I'm thinking fix, you know. I'm thinking fix. What do you think, guys? Oh, 357 watching, 179 likes. Fixed. We're saying BW's Deals and DIY. thank you for the vote of confidence. Phil Martin says, Phil, thank you for the vote of negative confidence. PC Fixers sounds a bit tight. We'll put a battery in, we'll see. If she goes, I'm calling it fixed. Unless she's wild bad. No. I can't call it fixed. No. 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 I think you're right, Martin. The wiring is ficked. Somebody's had to go at it too, it didn't help it. The bearing was bad. But I think if they had to replace the bearing instead of trying to open it and trying to fix it, the torn ribbon's a problem. If they had to replace the bearing at that time, instead of doing what they did, they made it had a fix. But anyway, we'll go back to the battery we were looking at a while ago to see how we're getting on. This 3 amp battery, this here, it's showing green light anyway, but that might not mean a wild lot. And 1 hour 37 minutes in, so I think we can't take on anything wild big. Hopefully this battery is a fix. I think the ribbon was torn by the guy who owned it. He shouldn't have tried to fix that himself, or I would have got it up and running for him. But no, it's alright. Doesn't make him a bad person. He just made an error of judgment. We're getting 2 bars there. We'll put the screws in it and try it in the charger, or try it in the drill to see if she goes. And do we think that this here looks TV still okay? We might have got, that belongs to the same guy as the grinder, so we might have got some kind of result for him here. Here, Pat's crawler garage. Let's see, Pat. What do you think, Pat? Is she fixed or is she failed? I'm calling that fixed, guys. I'll just keep her charging and that. I'd say she'll come. She's just keeping the green light on, but she's still charging. She got to 2 bars. I'll leave her on. I'll leave her on, and I'm calling it fixed for now anyway. I got it to go. If the cells need to be balanced, I can do that job. As you win, loses, fixes at times. It's just it works out like it works out. Whew. Well, I've plenty for next week because I've loads of parts coming in, guys. I've loads of parts coming in. So we'll get something done next week. Definitely, we'll have a few wins and loses next week, no doubt. And we'll keep the show on the road. Did any of you like the stream, or did any of you tap the screen to like the stream? Still vaping. I'm still vaping. I put the heater off because it's getting too warm, but it's the temperature of the place didn't heat up any, so no, I would say 2 batteries, a grinder and a drill. I'll call that a good night's work. I'm sure I got plenty of views there. The views were pretty good tonight. We might have a nailer next week. No, I'm actually roasting. I'm sweating. It's just the warm air's coming out of me. It was a good stream. I think that's a wrap for tonight. I think we're going to have to wrap her up. I can't start it. I think I could start, but it's going to be too big. Yeah, Pat wants an SDS. I don't have an SDS. I fixed the 2 SDSs I had last week on TikTok because I know you guys didn't want them anymore. Trying to think we might have a Bosch drill for next week, and we might have a nailer for next week. And what else do we got? There's other things on here too. There's Bosch batteries, but it's a bit of a what would you say? It's a bit of a mission. I could do maybe a triage video or something, we'll see, or a triage stream. We'll see what happens, maybe in a couple of weeks' time. We got the two Milwaukee's turned around, so that's good. That was some. I'll be off. And I'm back to the day job tomorrow. It is a school night tonight, and on Wednesday I'm back up in the repair workshop at work as well, so that's good. Now, I don't sell any second-hand tools, Mr. FC. I'm sorry, I don't have any. So we'll see what we have next week. We're going to have something, and I'm bringing out a series of videos that they're aimed. No, they're not repair videos. They're aimed at people that don't know anything about a battery. They don't know what it is. They just know nothing about it. They don't know what's inside it. They don't know. It's a magic power box to them. So I'm going to try and get that explained in the basic terms, so a child of 5 could learn what a battery is and what's inside it. That's the idea. So that's what I'm at the minute, and I got a bit of static in my video today from a guy. There's actually a search on the internet, and I don't judge because we don't judge here. The search is how to remove a power tool battery. It's a very, very high search term. So I made a video that you push on the buttons and you slide it off. And we're not going to judge. We're just going to take people who don't know that need all the help they can get, and we don't need to be criticising them. Thank you very much, Alexander. I appreciate that. I didn't realise you weren't subscribed. Thank you. We do this every week on the Sunday night. We call it Sunday night Sunday Surgery with Doctor Lefthandthread. Basically, this is the 107th, so we're going to keep going. We get very good views on them. People enjoy it. We just don't do anything flashy. We've got very rudimentary tools in some cases, and we just do our best. And the guys give me advice, and guys like yourself know a wee bit. Yeah, we just get on with it, and sometimes we fix it, sometimes we fail, sometimes it goes wrong, sometimes I forget to put the brushes in, put something back together, and you guys laugh at me. It's all good fun. So yeah, we all had to start somewhere. I didn't have this custom built facility 3 years ago, so I didn't have it 3 years ago. So yeah, I had to improvise very much so. I have done everything with very little so long that I could probably do anything with nothing now. As you can see tonight, I fixed that. I got that burn on without a puller. So hey, there's always an answer. It's unorthodox, but what do you do? Yeah, you have to laugh. You have to enjoy it. You have to enjoy the fun. This is not serious. I don't take myself too seriously. It's all a part of the fun. You just find a crooked punch and batter it. I got it done. I can't say no more than that. It was very unorthodox. Yeah. That's good, and I appreciate you on here. A lot of repair guys end up on this channel watching my live stream and giving me advice, and I appreciate them all. And that's the way it goes, and I appreciate you, Alexander. Anything you can tell us, and I share with the group or me, whatever, it's all good. Yeah. Sometimes I just I'm getting advice in the live stream and I'm sort of too distracted, and I just call it going off the reservation as well. As long as it works, and I'm going to go tonight, guys, and sure, I'll see you next week. All fingers, all eyebrows, sanity not included. Good night, guys. See you next week.